Hey, you guys. I am going to chat with you guys today about going diamond. Obviously, that's why we're all in this group, right? Let me make sure I am in the right group before I get going. See if any of you guys are on. I know. Oh, good. I'm in the right group. Okay. I know for me it is baby's nap time, and that is when I get all my work done. So I'm gonna chat with you real quick, and then I'm gonna go do my power hour. So a little bit about me. I am Diana, and I am one of the leaders on Legacy United. Kelsey and I have been success partners since the beginning, and I've been coaching now for about 2.5 years, always working in the pockets of my day between teaching, which is my full-time job, and of course momming. I have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I actually started this right after I had done my first challenge, and I had a newborn. She was only 3 months old, and I just dove into coaching because I kind of clung to the vision of where it could take me. And I knew it was going to take work, and I knew I would have to sacrifice all the in-between times, early mornings and nights and all that. But now, 2.5 years later, I am actually able to stay home this year. And so now I'm just mama. And out of any year to be staying home and not being in the classroom, I didn't plan it this way, but I will just have to say that I'm really thankful to be able to just be home. But so that's a little bit about me. My family and I live in Georgia, and whenever I first started coaching, you guys, I started doing my own research immediately about what it would take to be successful in this business. And I watched so many YouTube trainings on every lunch break at school or my planning period at school. I was grading papers and I was listening to trainings on YouTube. I was like the queen of multitasking. And every single one from the beginning said, to get to diamond, or to first get to your emerald goal, which I know that all of you guys are. Obviously, if you're in this group, you're already past that, you're pushing to diamond, okay? But every single one said you need to get ideally two controlled accounts, one on your left and one on your right, for that long-term growth and stability in your business. So I was making little mental notes of this along the way, okay? So I wasn't waiting on my upline to tell me, Val didn't tell me, you need to go sign up so-and-so. I was kind of taking the initiative and going and doing that research and finding out for myself. So I went and shared that with my husband, and I said, look, I'm in this for the long haul. This is important to me. This is why I'm signing you up. So I signed him up. He was fine with it. I said, yes, I know it's another investment, but this is why I need to do it. And he said, okay, I see that too. And so he was fine with that. Signed him up on one side, and then my sister-in-law, I got her signed up on the other side because she wanted to do a challenge with me anyway. And I said, look, it would really help me grow my business if you would sign up as a coach. You don't have to work, but you would be helping me long-term, and in exchange, you're getting 25% off of all the products and all that good stuff too. So being that she was a family member, she was cool with that too because she wanted the discount. All right. So I had those two, right? And then I just sort of sat there because in the beginning of my business, I was afraid to offer the discount coach to my challengers when I was signing them up. I was still thinking I'm brand new at this. I didn't have the confidence I needed to offer them the discount coach option, even though I knew that's kind of where I needed to go with growing my business and getting to that first goal of diamond, okay? So it took me about 3 more months before I even got 2 more people as discount coaches. All right, so remember, I had my husband, I had my sister-in-law, and then I had a couple challengers who were really rocking it. They were having great success. They wanted more Shakeology, and of course, then I was like, well, let me set you up with a discount. I knew that I could offer it then, but I always waited on my challengers to take that initiative and ask, or once I saw them order more, I was like, hey, let's set you up for next month, right? I was never the one offering right up front. I would wait on them. So that would be my first tidbit of advice for you is don't wait on your challengers to ask or take initiative. You need to offer that right up front. And I'm going to tell you how, okay? And I'm going to tell you how I overcame my fear of doing that. So now this is about 3 months in. Like I said, 3 months into my business, I now had 4 people under me, okay? So I was getting close to diamond. I had 4 active coaches under me, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. And so Val, who's my upline coach, she sent me a message and she's like, do you realize you're halfway to diamond? What are you waiting for? Basically. Okay. And I was like, well, I know I am, and I knew what diamond was, but guys, I didn't think it was within my like grasp of getting there. It seemed like this huge, like scary goal that is supposed to take forever and like all this stuff, right? And so maybe you're thinking that too. So anyway, we got on a call and she's like, look, let me just show you how easy this is. She gave me the diamond map. You guys already have that. It's pinned here at the top of this group. So if you haven't printed it off yet, go print it off. And she's like, no, look, what we're going to do is let's put dates on it. All right. Your next 2 challengers, you're going to sign them up this week and we're going to put dates on it and you're going to sign them up as a discount coach and be good to go. And we got off the call and I still was scared to sign people up as a discount coach. Okay. But around this time, all right, remember I was sort of a brand new coach. Around this time, I actually happened to see Kelsey, and you guys might know Kaylee, who's another one of our leaders, and they had just hit 1 star. And I was like, all right, clearly they're both teachers too. I'm like, all right, they're both teachers. They can do this. I can do this. They're already star diamond. Like there must be something that they're doing. And so I got on a call with Kaylee and I was like, how are you seeing this success? And she's like, assign everyone as discount coaches. And I'm like, I know everyone keeps saying that, but I don't know what to say to people because a lot of people, when I offer it, they're like, no, I'll just try it first. You guys might have these messages too. And she's like, no. Like you don't give them the option. Here is what you need to say. Okay. I'm actually going to share this in the comments afterwards because if you don't feel like you have a good way to say it or to offer it, I'm going to share this with you and I want you to start using it. And some of the other leaders in this page, maybe Kelsey and Madison, they may have some other things too or some sample scripts that we can share with you guys. But guys, now this is how I sign everybody. And from that day, that is literally what I started sending to everyone and how I started signing everybody up as discount coaches, okay? It wasn't weird. It wasn't salesy. It was just like, hey, you can try this free for 30 days. And if you don't want it anymore, you just cancel, okay? No one's going to say no to that. I tell them, I'm like, it's just like Amazon Prime. Almost everybody now, guys, has Amazon Prime or has Costco. Amazon Prime, they're paying $99 for a year to get the 2-day shipping and to get special products, right? That's all this is. It's basically the same thing. So I'm going to share mine in the comments. I want you to start using it, okay? So from then on out, I started using that script, and so then I started getting some momentum. I was like, all right, I'm signing up all my challengers this way, getting some momentum. I got in a group that was just like this one. It was a group of other girls who were also pushing for diamond, and the group I was in actually happened to have like a money pot involved, and so that was motivating me. But really what was motivating me was that I wanted to get on our leadership retreat that was going to be in the fall, okay? And I know things are a little weird right now, and we don't really have a date for our leadership retreat yet, but trust me, you guys, when I say that you want to go ahead and have your diamond locked in and make sure you have your spot on that trip, because that was really the game changer for me in my business, and also just to, I guess like sort of solidify like that I'm in the right place, right? I got there, I got to meet all of the team, the people you see virtually all the time doing the calls and all those things. And it's really just where like friendships are formed and you're like, okay, this is so cool. We're in this together building businesses, but also we're friends and you were learning from leaders. And guys, it was, you know, the best trip ever. And so I am so glad that I pushed to get there. So you need to push right now to make sure you are on our next one, whenever it may be. Trust me, it's the best. It's super small and it's where you really get to build those friendships. Okay. So, however, I got in that group and I was still kind of on the struggle bus, you guys. I had some people, some would cancel and I would get a couple more and maybe some would cancel. And it was coming down to the wire. I had a certain date I had to hit my goal by. And you guys, I had a week left that I needed to go diamond. And I still needed 3 more people, okay, to hit diamond. And so I just made the decision. And that's why I said, I decided I was going to go diamond. And I was like, I'm going to make this happen. Sometimes in this business, you need to create your own game plan and your own strategy for reaching the goals that you want to reach, okay? So maybe you're like me. Maybe you're like, wow, I only need 3 people. If you only need 3 people, you can make this happen, all right, this week. So I'm going to tell you how. It came down to the last week. I needed 3 more people. And so I got creative and I'm like, look, these don't even have to be brand new people. I don't have to go reach out and try to have a conversation, a full-blown conversation. You guys know it takes a process to even get new challengers. But I had old challengers. And I was like, I can reach out to my old challengers who were having good results, who were loving Shakeology, but maybe it was too expensive. And I'm just going to reach out and see if they would be willing to help me reach this goal. Okay, I knew I only needed 3. So I reached out to 3 of the girls that I was closest to. I personally knew them. And I said, look, I am working towards this really important goal. I said, I'm trying to go on this leadership retreat, and I need 3 more people to sign up with the coach discount and order a new product to try. Okay, because remember, they just need to be an active coach under you, which is just 50 PV. So I gave them some choices. You could try 2 boxes of the beach bars. You could try Energize plus this. You could get the performance line. I gave them some choices. And I also offered, I was like, I will even do some cash back. I will, put some skin in the game. And because you're helping me out with this, I would love to help you out as well. So it was win-win because they were getting to try something new. They were getting it at a discount, and they were helping me by signing up as a coach with the coach discount. They also got to sign up as a coach for free because they had already signed up with a challenge pack initially. Like, remember I said these were old challengers, okay? So that is what I did, and 3 of them were like, yeah, girl, I'll help you out. And so that was it. And it literally came down to the Wednesday night that I needed to go diamond, and I told Val, I was like, it's going to happen. Like, it is going to happen. I'm going to have these 3 people. And sure enough, I did, and I just decided. And so that's just what I wanted to come on and challenge you guys with today. I'm challenging you, and I want you to think about it, and then I want you to share it in the comments, all right? Or even just share it in this group. Make a post, okay? What is your game plan? Have you thought about a game plan? Or are you just kind of waiting for diamond to happen? Because sometimes it's not going to happen. Sometimes you have to make the decision and say, all right, I've been trying for this long enough. It's going to happen, and here's my plan. All right. So you might be thinking, if you don't have those controlled accounts, like I said, by the way, that's how I became Diamond 2. I had my husband and my sister-in-law. They were my first emeralds, you guys. Okay. So when I went Diamond, I had no working coaches, just FYI. I created my own emeralds with my husband and my sister-in-law. All right. And so if you haven't thought about that, that's an option. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to be long term, but initially to get your business up and going, that's where you can do it. Okay, the other option is if you don't have those controlled accounts, then that means you need to find 2 working coaches and teach them to do the same thing you're doing. So you have 2 working coaches, and when they get their first 2 challengers, you tell them, this is how we sign all of our challengers, and you're going to give them the same script that I'm going to give you in the comments about how to sign up their challengers right away as a discount coach. So boom, they're emerald with their first 2 people, which chances are their first 2 people are going to be people that are close to them too, friends and family. All right. So finally, don't feel bad about reaching out to old challengers. If you guys are super close to your diamond goal and you're like 1 or 2 people away, you just need to dig deep. And you need to find your tried and true people that you can reach out to, and you can say, hey, I'm trying to reach this goal. Would you be willing to help me out? All right. In fact, I just reached my star diamond goal, and so I did that by building my husband to diamond. Okay, so you can see how having these things within your control is all going to help you with your long-term growth. Okay, all right, so I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any other questions about strategy, about signing people up that way, or whatever it may be, then just ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys reach your goals. But don't forget your challenges. Come up with your game plan, your diamond map, show it to us, put your dates on it, maybe even put who it's going to be. And like I said, if you have to go ask some old challengers or whatever it may be, do it. You can do it. We believe in you.